Well, what a turn up for the books. Phillip Schofield is said to have reached out and offered his support to Holly Willoughby, his supposed former bestie, following the news of an alleged plot to kidnap her. It's almost as if they'd never fallen out at all. We did wonder how long it would take him to offer a shoulder to cry on, and it seems not very long. Though, to be honest, it would look rather harsh if he didn't. What Holly wants, Holly gets, seems to be the order of the day. The This Morning star, who is said to have taken indefinite leave from the show, is reportedly really happy to hear from him after they allegedly fell out over his affair with a young runner. Sources close to Phillip, who co-hosted This Morning with Holly for 14 years, said he was sickened by the horrific claims. Schofield has been in contact with her since security guard Gavin Plumb was charged with soliciting a US hitman to commit murder and incitement to commit kidnap. Holly apparently reached out to Phillip amid the fallout of his sudden departure from This Morning, voicing her concern, but, sources said, there was no further contact between the pair who had once been so close. One source said, Holly and Phil's friendship was so close before the events of this year. Phil's decision to reach out, and the welcome it has been received with by Holly, shows that there is still a bond there. The source added, the hope is they can regain some of the ground lost, and support each other again. So do we believe that there has been no contact at all between the pair over the last few months? We are not so sure. And now, in a bizarre turn of events, as if we needed more, it's been reported that police were alerted after a major ITV security scare involving a young female worker took place just days before the alleged Holly Willoughby kidnap and murder plot was exposed. Apparently, a man was held by guards after he followed the woman into a lift at the This Morning studios in White City, West London, on Thursday, September 28th. She shouted out for help in terror. The incident happened at 5:50 a.m., 10 minutes before Good Morning Britain host Susanna Reid was due to go on air at 6 a.m. and close to where Holly was due to arrive for work later. Lorraine Kelly was also expected soon after. Security bosses at the site, which is operated by BBC Studio Works, notified police. An internal probe into the breach is also being carried out. Staff were sent an email by bosses reminding them to wear their identification passes at all times. A telly source said, a man snuck into the studios by following a junior female member of ITV staff into the lift, which took him right down to outside the This Morning offices. She was shaken and security escorted the man out. Clearly, what happened to Holly has also added to the sense of fear and distress among everyone at ITV. ITV said, the isolated incident was swiftly dealt with by security. The safety of colleagues, on and off screen, is always of the utmost importance and we have robust security measures in place. No ITV daytime show was on air. BBC Studio Works said steps had been taken to prevent a recurrence. A BBC Studio source said, the Met Police were notified about the incident, however it was dealt with by our in-house security team, which is normal protocol. Holly Willoughby is said to be struggling to deal with the terror of the alleged plot to kidnap and murder her, and the presenter, who is being guarded by police and a security team from ITV, is likely to be replaced by Alison Hammond or Josie Gibson. The distraught star's decision to leave came after emotional conversations with senior ITV executives on Friday. They are now in the process of preparing Monday's episode of the daytime show with a stand-in host. Yet since it was reported that Holly would be leaving indefinitely, another source said, Holly is unlikely to appear on the program until the end of October at the earliest. ITV bosses are yet to decide how the program will cover the incident. The source told the Mail on Sunday, as the days go by, something like this doesn't get any easier for Holly, but it is difficult to think about any kind of work right now, let alone when your job is to present a live television show. She needs to be around her nearest and dearest and take the right advice from the right people, too. The This Morning presenters have been in touch with her and they will juggle covering her role for as long as is needed. Ms. Willoughby did not appear on the program on Thursday as she had learned of Gavin Plumb's alleged plot to commit kidnap and murder her only the night before. She does not work on Fridays but spent her day hearing further details of the allegations against 30-stone security guard Plumb, which left her and her family absolutely petrified. Friends have now rallied around the mother of three. One said, Holly can't believe this is happening. She has just got through the whole Schofield scandal and settled back into a new routine on This Morning. Nobody deserves to endure this. Interestingly, it's been reported that it is not known if Ms. Willoughby, who is married to television producer Dan Baldwin, has remained at her London home or whether they have gone elsewhere. So have we really seen the last of Holly Willoughby on This Morning? We think so. The independent investigation into Phillip Schofield's affair with a young runner and allegations of toxicity at ITV is due at the end of the year, incidentally when Holly's contract is due to expire. With accusations that she knew of her bestie's affair, we doubt she will survive the scrutiny, but the news that he was there for her during the plot to kidnap her, we are sure that Phillip Schofield will be right by her side, armed with a box of Kleenex to get her through it. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with our latest investigations and hit the join button. If you like what we do, send us a super thanks. Official Blinkerhole merchandise is available in store.